evening, my lovelies. Welcome back to another live video. If you're watching this video after the live, there is no problem. But next time, if you want to catch me on live, please make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can join me on my live videos. You can ask questions along the video, and we'll be able to have a more better communication, which is something that I hope for to have all the time when I go live. So today, I'm going to discuss. This is a very crucial topic, and it's sad in a way, but not too sad. But I'm going to give you tips so we can just be able to get our minds ready and how to deal with certain circumstances around us as a black woman, a black West African woman, and the things that we have encountered from people that are from Africa, but because of their skin tone, they kind of feel like they are not part of us. So these are not Africans. And in North Africa, we have countries like Algeria, Morocco, Tunisia, Egypt, Libya, and Sudan. And for Sudan, they have also, they have like two places. I think it's North or in South Sudan. I don't know. But let me just check that out, how many countries Sudan is divided into. Because they have also been facing some high level of racism from North Africans, because some Sudanese are like the ones from South Sudan are black. Their skin tone are black, is black. Sudan, officially known as the Republic of Sudan, is a country in Northeast Africa. It is bordered with the Central African Republic to the southwest, Chad to the west, Egypt, blah blah blah, South Sudan to the south, and the Red Sea. Okay. The official language is Arabic and English, but mostly Arabic, because the few that I've encountered in France here, they speak, Arabic, and not all of them know English. It's mostly Arabic. They speak mostly Arabic, and that is what they are known for. They have also been, the ones that are from South Sudan, they have, their dark skin is beautiful. They have this dark tone that is just, it's like their complexion, it just stands out. When you go to from West Africa, we have different shades. We have brown, we have dark, we have few. In my country, Sierra Leone, we have few tribes that are extremely very dark, and we have other tribes that we have light complexion, the here and there. So I've been seeing a lot of videos of North Africans and the way they look at black Africans as if they are not part of us. We all remember in the World Cup when the one player from Morocco made a comment that the win is for the whole of Africa, the whole of Arab and Morocco and Arab and the rest. And then they got to receive, they received a lot of backlash online from black Africans that were rooting for them to win the World Cup, because to be like a pride for Africa. And then they later change their statement and be like the whole of Africa, and some of their country members, country people were shouting Africa, Africa during protest. But it's something that we don't talk about that much. When we speak of racism in Europe, mostly black Africans, we target white folks. We target, the Britain, the Italy, and France, and Germany. We talk about some Americans. Not every person in these countries are racist, but we have majority. When it comes to Italy, their racism toward black Africans, it's off the roof. Like those ones, even tourists, people that have been to Italy that are black, that have been giving their reviews online, they'll be like, if you are black, dark-skinned African, don't go to Italy, they will treat you like a piece of shit. So many videos have been online, but I've been, looking out and see few people talk about these topics about North Africans and their racism towards black Africans, but not many people are, coming to realization that these people are fucking racist more than even the white folks. Like, I don't know what they feel sometimes or how they view themselves. And the irony of it all, they are fighting so hard to be part of the Arab community, and the Arabs are not claiming them. They are basically telling them that no, you guys are not part of us. You guys are part of the African continent. And that is where they belong. They are in North Africa. You are part of the African map. What makes you feel as if you are more than your fellow Africans because of your skin tone? When you live in France, they are high in numbers. North Africans are high in numbers in France, especially they like Moroccans and Algerian and Tunisia. They are a lot. They live a lot in France, and sometimes people don't understand the difference between them and French people because of the skin tone, unless when they speak, the accent. It's not the same when you meet a French native and a North African that knows how to speak French. The native language is not the same, and you can pick them up from their dress code also. It's not the same. When it comes to the men and the women, it's very easy how they dress on. French ladies. These people are racist to black. Not all. I've come across few that are very kind and sweet, and they are, they don't look at the skin tone. And that is mostly the ones that I've encountered that are nice are mostly the elderly. I can say women from around, let me just say roughly, because you can't tell someone's age, but I'm going to give a guess. Let me say women that are in their 50s, 60s upwards. North African women that are 50 and upwards. Those ones, some of them are not odd because some of them are very ho 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 ho. You don't want to cross paths with them. They'll start looking you from your head to toe as if something is wrong with you because you are dark skinned, even though they are also Africans. But sometimes those that are above 50, some of them, they are very kind. You meet them in the bus, or you guys bump into each other, or you go to some place, you are standing in a line waiting for something. They'll talk to you so nicely and so friendly. It's amazing. But the younger generations, the younger folks of these North Africans, man, they can make your blood boil. And the sad thing, we are all fucking immigrants. We don't own these lands. We all migrated to this country, leaving our countries behind and coming here to find something better for ourselves. They make themselves to be this important, as if their countries is way better than countries in West Africa or South Africa or East Africa. As if your country is that perfect, you don't want to mix with black people, stay in your own country. But you can't migrate like other Africans, come to Europe, and then you come here, you want to start looking at someone as if they are shit. Honey, you are not giving. And the complexity that they have, that most black Africans, like we are this obsessed or happy about them, it's annoying. Like, we don't fucking care. We are here minding our business, just do the same. If we bump into each other, I don't like you, you don't like me. No need to be sneaking, to start staring and start looking at me all insultive, making a fool out of yourself. Sometimes it's annoying. I feel so bad for them, because not for me. I'm not here for you. I'm just here minding my business. I'm going somewhere. We bump into each other. We don't need to greet. Not everyone likes greeting. Me in particular, I don't like talking to people all the time. If we are not that close, you'll feel as if I'm just some bad bitch. I don't want to entertain you. Like, you will call me all names in your head. But that's just the way some of us roll. We are not close. You're not my friend. I'm not your friend. Hello, hi. That's it. So I don't know why they feel as if when we see them, we have all this excitement, want to be there. No, honey, we don't want to be your friend. And at the same time, we don't have to be enemies. You may not be, identify yourself as an African because of your skin tone. Okay, fine, that's your business, but I don't care. And then I've been seeing this thing that is, that has been happening in Tunisia or Tunisia, whatever. The protest. I told you, like, some North Africans, they are really sweet. It's just some that are very bitchy, that don't have manners. I think they don't have manners, Sometimes I think it's like something that is genetic. Like the racism is from their parents and their parents pass them on to them. Because no child is born with racism. You drop your kid at school, you see her and him or her with these other kids, they play nicely. It's the parents that are busy poisoning their kids' mind, making them grow up to be bitter, racist, and mean. But it's mean towards someone because of their skin tone. You can't do stuff like that. It's not nice. Tunisia, I've been seeing a lot of protests. The citizens and other people that are living in the country have been coming up with the placard. They have been really voicing out their opinions about the injustice that are being carried out on Black Africans in the country. Just imagine Tunisia, a country in Africa, just because you are white-skinned, you think you don't want black-skinned people in your country, they should leave. Like, how can you be how can people be that way? You just look at someone and just hate them because their skin tone is not the same with you. What makes you feel that you are special? Honey, you are not. You are not that special. I know I should not be all mad about, my fellow Black Africans that are traveling to this country, but seriously, I will never leave my country to go settle in any Arab country. For what? Any Arab-speaking country. So go there and do what? Like I'm leaving West Africa to go settle in North Africa. Like, why? But I understand people. Some people are going through the Algeria, Tunisia, Moroccan roads in order to, relocate to Europe one day. Because I've been seeing videos of people that are also getting sad videos and pictures of Black Africans that are getting killed at the Moroccan border because they are trying to pass through there to come to Europe. Like, why North Africans this mean? What is wrong with you guys? The people you should be fighting are your colonial masters. Black Africans don't colonize you. Black Africans don't keep you guys as slaves in the past, in centuries that have gone. We are not responsible for your suffering or whatever you think that had happened to your forefathers years ago. That you think that they are going to carry out your frustrations on us. Find the people that are responsible and deal with them, not us. We are not part of your problem. We are just trying to just be people, living our lives and just going about our business. You may see a Black African, you don't like them, that's fine. That is your choice. You have the choice to like who you want to like and dislike who the person that you don't like. But going about making it like a crime, like a war, you are forming this this camp of hatred and generational bitterness, passing them on to your kids, teaching them that it is not nice to be friends or nice to Black Africans. We are not your problems. Focus your energy on people that are really disturbing you, not us. Black Africans are just fighting to just get by. We are just busy living our lives, trying to achieve our goals and just making better choices for ourselves and our kids. We don't need you all to be hating on us. We already have enough problems on our hands. We already have a lot of discrimination coming out from other people. We don't need another African country to join in the fight or to join in the act of racism against us. You may not like us, that's fine. But how can a president say, I don't want to see Black people in my country? These Black people are Africans and you are the president of a country in North Africa. Like, come on now. And I saw the very good thing that the president of Guinea Conakry, a country that is closer to mine, I'm from Sierra Leone, that man, like, when he took power, it's like he overthrown the current government and president and become a president. I was like, oh, okay, this is not constitutional. And then in the midst of that, overthrown and whatever went down, people got injured and killed. And I don't like it, people are getting injured and killed. I may not know you may not know me, but I don't like people suffering, even if it's my enemy. We may not see eye to eye, but I don't want anything bad to befall anyone. That's just the kind of person that I am. So I was like, this guy did not do well. Like, people are dying and getting injured in your country because you want to be president. You should go about it the right way. But then I saw the video of this man taking a plane to Tunisia and, bringing his people back home. That is a boss move. That is amazing. And then you have my president in Sierra Leone, a very whatever man. He does not even care. Sierra Leoneans are getting killed in Tunisia by the day. Other Africans also are getting killed in Tunisia by the day because the president don't want to see black people in his country. Tunisia. You are a country in North Africa saying it does not want to see black Africans in his country. Black Africans are getting killed in Tunisia, a country in Africa, not North Africa. The official language is Arabic, and Tunisia, officially the Republic of Tunisia, is the northernmost country in Africa. It is part of the Maghreb region of North Africa. John, hello, hi. Bordered by Algeria to the west and southwest, Libya to the southeast, and the Mediterranean Sea to the north and east. Continent, Africa. You guys are in the continent of Africa. Then you are asking black Africans to vacate your country. And the ones that are, stuck, they can't go back home, are getting killed. It's sad, like when a continent of Africa that has been used and exploited by Europeans and other parts of the world for years, and we are fighting to just get along, and then we come to see that another country also in Africa is trying to fight to kill us. It's sad. It's really, really sad. I can't even be able to wrap my hands around, the black Africans that are in Tunisia right now, what they are passing through. And then we look at Morocco, also a continent. They are all part of the African continent, North Africa. We have West Africans and other African countries that are traveling to Libya. From Libya, they go to Europe. Not everyone can afford to travel by air, go apply for a visa, book a plane ticket and just travel. Even these North Africans are using roads to travel to come to Europe. But yet, in the Morocco border, I saw this very heart-rending video on TikTok. Millions of black Africans were brutally killed just because they were using that road to come to Europe. Females are getting sexually assaulted. People are getting beaten just because they are passing through North Africa to come to Europe. An African losing another African country to travel and come to Europe and getting killed by your fellow Africans. Because their skin tone is white, they think they are white. And then sometimes people will be like, oh, maybe it's their, their religion. No, 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 no. Arab, their official language is Arabic, but Arab, it's a language, and it's not like every Arab is a Muslim. I've seen Arabs that are Christians, lots of them. I've seen Arabs that are sweethearts, that have very good hearts towards everyone. Any religious person, anyone that says they believe in God, they're a Muslim or they're a Christian or they are Jews or they are Buddhism or they, we have a lot of religions and beliefs around the world, which is, for me, it's beautiful. Everybody worship what they want to believe in. At the end of the day, we are just human beings and just getting along and just being happy for each other. That is the world that I want to live in. I know it's not possible, but that's just what I love. Any person that calls themselves religious, you believe in a religion, you practice a religion, and then you are bitter and hateful towards another human being, you are not religious. You can cover your head, for yourself, from head to toe. If you are bitter and you are racist, racist towards people because they're not part of your country or your culture, my darling, you are wasting time because you are going to hell. When you die, you will go to hell. There's no two ways about it. You think that because I'm very close to God. I pray all the time. I communicate to God. I dedicate my life to God. Then you treat another human being like shit. Honey, you are going to hell. There's no two ways about it. I don't know what is wrong with these people. Some of these North African, because not all. I've come across those that are humans, that have the heart of a human being, that love and treat people with respect and love no matter the color of their skin. And I've also come across the ones that are an excuse of a human being. Because how can you just look at someone and you just hate them? Oh, they are dark skin. Yes, they're also Africans, but they're not part of us. We are Arabs. Even the Arabs are not claiming you guys. And then I saw this video of this Syrian girl. But I'm not mad. First, when I was watching people doing a reaction video to what has happened, I was thinking, who is this girl? But then I land upon the original video on TikTok. It's like, and then there is something that I don't like. I don't like these people that go about with a microphone and a camera asking people, like, black girls or white girls, Africa or no, it's not nice. You guys are encouraging racism to carry on. If you want to do a street quiz, that's the way what they call it, as a content, build it on more important topics. We have global warming, we have war, we have crimes, we have COVID, we have so many things going around the world. Yet you guys are busy taking your phones, your microphones, and your cameras, going about videoing people, asking them stupid questions. You walk up to a guy and be like, do you date white girls or black girls? Which one do you prefer? Like, why? Those are stupid questions. You should not be asking them now. There are more important things. Everyone has their preferences. I'm a black girl married to a black man. Going to have black kids. That is my preference. That does not mean that I am racist towards white people or I don't want to get married to a white person. That is just my choice. Everyone is entitled to have their choice. As long as you don't go about trying to make the other one that you don't choose to spend your life with feel like crap about themselves. That is where I have a problem. But going about asking people these questions is a no-no for me. I don't like it. So the video is about a black African lady asking the Syrian guy, I think it's a high school or whatever, asking her like, what they think about Africa. And the Syrian guy was like, poor. And the other girls were like, no water, just these things. And then They are kids. You can hear them laughing afterwards. That kid don't wake up. That girl was not born with that idea in her head. She was taught about that. I look at most of this North African and other African nations and all these Arab people that are white skinned that are coming from all these war crime and deserts and suffering countries coming to Europe, hating on black people. I see their parents being the ones that are passing this generational bitterness and racism to their kids. Racism is taught. When you go to the park, you take your kid to the park, you see other kids, you see them play together. When you drop your kid at school, you see other kids coming around them, they play together. That is kids. Those are kids. They have that pure love and just openness and happiness for everyone. What happens as they grow along and start becoming hateful or racist is because of what their parents taught them. What their parents tell them about black people. Everybody's curious. And when it comes to kids, their minds are running 10 times faster than adults. If you are close to a kid for like an hour, unless those shy, reserved kids. But if you meet up with kids that are very, they're extrovert and they want to be like, they're curious and everything, you be with them for like 1 hour, they will ask you about 50 questions because they are learning and they can learn from adults. So kids start growing up, they start asking their parents, why is my skin tone white and why is the other person's skin tone black, or my skin tone is pink and the other one is brown? It's based on the response that the parents will give to them that they will pick up from that childhood stage to adulthood and become racist. So I don't blame that Syria girl for talking about Africa being poor and the other kids talking about no water. That is what they heard from adults. So the adults need to do better. They need to do better. Right now, what is happening in Tunisia? The president don't want to see blacks in his country. What do you think his kids will pick up on? They'll be like, oh, my dad don't want to see these people in our country. Maybe they are of no good. So they will grow up in that same capacity, becoming racist to black people. So please, North Africans, not all of you. Some of you, and some of you are amazing. You make friends with everyone, which is good. And I know you're going to pass that good, attribute to your kids, and they're going to grow up to be wonderful human beings that the society will be happy to have. But for the ones that are in this form of bitterness, let me tell you one thing. When you say black Africans, sometimes people say black Africans are always happy, they like to dance, or they have different kind of foods and everything. Like, they just see like, that is the kind of person that we are. We are just this excited. We may have our troubles and our struggles and our family battles and job, and the society is trying to break our heads down, but we don't pass out that bad energy to people. You may not like us because you guys are in the African continent, but you are white skin, so you feel like we are not the same. We do have problems with that. But don't see us on the streets, or we met in a place, or at the bank, or at administrative offices, or at in public transport, and you start looking at us as if we are shit. We don't care about you guys and what you do. We don't go about hating on people. We are just here trying to live our lives and be happy. And sometimes when you feel as if things are getting overheated, we dance it off, or we pray, or we do something else, gather with friends and just being us. Don't be hating on us. We don't like it when we got people start looking at us in some kind of way. We are all in the continent of Africa. Unless you guys come together, okay, us North Africans, we are white skin, we're not part of these black Africans, we are going to remove ourselves from the African map then we are going to move ourselves in the European map, then that is fine. And even at that, we still don't care. Stop being bitter towards Black Africans. We are adults. This is like 2023. We're not living in those days. There is absolutely no need for this bitterness, this unnecessary one-sided competition, because we don't care. We're just going about living our lives, being happy, and just being full with love and laughter and happiness, because at the end of the day, that is what life is all about, just being happy and being, exciting about life and celebrate others when they win. You see the World Cup. Black Africans were rooting for Morocco. Some of them were being happy for you guys, because I know that North Africans are rooting towards Black Africans. So sometimes I don't care about their business, but we see some West Africans that were happy, celebrating, wishing them to win, until that one player made a remarks. And later, they later changed it, but it has already been said. Let's learn to love ourselves. We are all Africans. It doesn't matter what your skin tone look like. We don't care. We don't care. Let us come together and just work and just, we can all be in one place, the same room, and just function and live. There is no need for hatred and competition. Oh, your skin is dark. Oh, your skin is brown. Oh, we are all beautiful. In whatever shade we found ourselves, we are created by God, and that is how we should operate. Love someone without looking at the color of their skin. There's no need of being racist. Your racism is not going to affect that person's life. No. I might be walking on the street, you saw me, you don't like me. It means nothing to me. Absolutely nothing. I don't care. You'll be about going about having millions of conversations in your head. Oh, look at that girl, black. No. For me, I don't care. I'm just going about my business, minding my life, and just doing what I love doing. So please, this unnecessary one-sided competition, it needs to stop. You go online, you see so many bad things coming from you guys about Black Africans. You guys are fighting so hard to be part of the Arab nation, but the Arabs are not claiming you guys. Black Africans are willing to claim you because you're part of the African map, the African continent, yet some of you are being salty about it. It's a lot. And trust me, it does not make any sense being this bitter. Honestly, it does not make any sense. So please, that is all I have to say. And to every parent, don't teach your kids how to be bitter. Teach your kids to be loved and share love and kindness wherever they go. That is the world we should be building, not the world of division. Teach your kids love. Don't teach them hate. Don't teach them racism. Don't teach them bitterness. Don't pass on generational, pain and anguish and hatred to your kids. It's not good. You don't know who will help you tomorrow. That's what my grandmother always say. Be kind to people. Someday you might need help and your family members will not be around. Your friends will not be there. But if you are kind, God will send someone that's going to rescue you. That is what I grew up believing. That's the way I'm living my life, and that's what I'm going to pass on to my kids. I will not pass on to them to be hateful and be bitter towards people because of the color of their skin. It's not nice. We can do better than that. Trust me. We can do so much better. Let's love and happiness and kindness and joy and brightness, and just share the smile, just share the happiness. That is what I have to you. I have for you guys today. Have a wonderful Sunday. If you're preparing for the Ramadan, I wish you all the best. May the grace of God be upon you. May the strength of the Lord strengthen you to go through this, because it's amazing to dedicate 30 days of your life fasting and praying to God. And If you're not African, you cannot be fasting and praying when you have racism in your heart towards black. That is all. God is love. God don't look at skin tone. God don't look at where you're from. God just loves all of us. And when we die and go to Him one day, He will judge us accordingly. There is no special treatment for white and dark skin. Everyone will receive their punishments accordingly. Whether you are good, you go to the good side. You are bad, you go to hell. So, I hope this month of Ramadan that is coming upon, you guys are going to observe the fasting. I hope this Ramadan make a change in your life. I hope you realize that it's not about, fasting and just praying to God. It's about, it also has what you treat, how you treat people around you. How you show love and kindness to others. Not only in the month of Ramadan, but the days afterwards. Live with your fellow human beings with lots of love and kindness and no difference and no discrimination because of what they look like. God don't like that unless you're practicing your own religion. But if you're practicing the religion of God, which is Islam or Muslim or Christian or whatever, you will share love and kindness, not racism. Have a wonderful Sunday. I wish you guys a wonderful week ahead. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like. And don't forget to send me a thank you sticker. God bless you and have a beautiful day.